Okay, this video right here is how you get an understanding of how to get a telepathic understanding of the different signs that are different elemental natures of people that you're dealing with. You got waters, you got water people, you got fire people, you got earth people, and you got air people, right? So let's talk about water people. So when you communicating with water people, if you want to get a deep understanding of water people, you got to understand their emotional nature and what set off their emotional nature. You know, it's like you got to get an essence of the emotions. A lot of times water people can't articulate what they're trying, what they want to say with words, because words is an air nature. You know, so water people communicate with feelings, and if you understand the feelings of a water person, then you understand the basis of their soul nature, and you no longer need words to communicate with the water person. Okay, and that'll help you, because a lot of us rely on words and air nature to communicate, when really you got at least 4 different methods of communication. You got air communication, thought. You got fire communication, passion. You got earth communication, grounded, what's tangible materialism, and then you got what I said, fire. Okay, air. So air, that's based off of words and intellect, trying to say what you're feeling, trying to use words to articulate that. So knowing this, okay, what I started with water people. So let's talk about fire people. You get fire when you communicating with a person that's fire dominant. You got to understand their passion. You got to understand their passion, because a lot of times their words and the feelings that you receive from that is not actually what they're trying to communicate with you. They're trying to communicate the passion behind something. That's fire. Fire is passion. Okay, so let's keep it moving. If you're dealing with earth, now what is earth? Earth is grounded. Earth is receiving tangible things. So people that are earth, their soul forces in earth, it's about receiving materialism. And there's nothing wrong with materialism. Materialism is not bad. Some people see it differently, but to have tangible, to show tangible love, to give gifts, to give hugs, to do things like that, because that's tangible. That's of this earth. That energy of what thou can see, smell, touch, taste, or hear is earth energy. Okay, so to when you communicate with earth people, if they give you something, if they show you something, if that's their connection with you, that's them trying to reach out. But all the times they can't articulate what they want to say, because articulation is air. Okay. All right, now let's talk about air people. A lot of times air people will fail to get people to understand them emotionally, because their way of communicating is with words. And okay, you get an understanding, you get a intellectual understanding of somebody. If you listening to an air person, you see where they're coming from, but do you know what they really feel? No, you don't, because words aren't good conduits of expressing somebody's emotion. Expressing emotion. So a lot of time, air signs, they're emotionally by themselves. They're emotionally isolated, because it's hard. It's hard for air dominant sign to articulate what they're feeling. Okay? So understand the soul nature understand the elemental nature behind somebody's soul force. It gives you ability to communicate deeper and to have a telepathic communication with them without having words. You don't need words to communicate. You just use words to communicate complex ideas. There we go again. To interpret complex ideas or feelings and emotions, to interpret them into the third dimensional realm as well. Because Earth is also, air is also third dimensional, but it has many. Explaining this is beyond my third dimensional capabilities of using language to explain the effects. The exact nature of what it truly is. My language abilities, using words alone won't do that. So hopefully you got the understanding of what I'm saying and using elemental natures to communicate with people. Okay, so that's all I want to share with you. Peace and blessings.